Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Florida State Seminoles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Find some fresh air. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Riles. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Robinson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to the air on second and short. He's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a first and goal situation.
And the Seminoles have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The run inside. It's Hill. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Rush is on him, and down he goes.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. bunch formation for these receivers. Dante Moore. With the catch, it's Hill. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now here's Moore. Going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Ducks are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Here's Moore to throw. Here's a heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Fourth down, Moore. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that man. I know that.
So now it's 2nd and long. Oh, he's got a chip. There's some room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it out. It's Richard. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Moving out to the right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Might be calling a hot route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me every...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. At the 45, on its way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be third and long. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown Seminoles! Gets it into the end zone.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing more. He's going for it all. Got it down the field. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Pressure coming. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
1 more snap coming before halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Old Dominion taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's the Monarchs with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
Going to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Second interception of the day for the Seminoles. It's like they'd run a secondary out there with Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley, and Lee Corso.
And what does Deion say? You know, look good, feel good, play good, get paid good. These guys in the secondary making plays. This man might have made himself some money at the next level.
Stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Got a little space. It's a running room. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. And he's knocked down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just keep slinging it. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Oh, better look out. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moore. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The run inside. It's Hill. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Sliding off the defender. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown Ducks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Ducks with the answer.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. They get to him as he throws. It's caught.
Listen, as the game goes along, you start to figure out what that defense does. And that offense, I think they got a really good clue that that corner route continues to be open. I'd keep hitting it.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires left. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. looking to throw. It's Daniels. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
You know, that's one of those throws in the end zone. You're working the back line. You've got to put that where only your guy can make the play. So you know you got to throw it high, but it's got to be more accurate than that. And as a result, that one goes incomplete.
Back to pass. Now improvising. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Noles! The Seminoles back in the lead.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dante Moore. He'll pull it down and run. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. There's a crease. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
And the offense will take that. Man, you just wanted this first down on 4th and short, but get the big gain now. Create some momentum, man. Now do you stay aggressive, keep the foot to the accelerator. Go try to get some big points.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. He's got the walk-off field goal and a big upset. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.